Hello, my friends. Hello, hello, and happy Wednesday evening. I hope you have had a wonderful day, that this week is treating you well as we are so quickly rushing into the holiday break this coming weekend and into next week, I suppose. Um, my name is Ryyoung. I am the founder and creator of runwithryan.org, which I like to call a gentleman's guide exploring the luxury of travel and adventure, health and wellness with a heavy dose of running, along with some style and fashion. So I thank you for tuning in to me here on the Luxury of Adventure Amazon storefront, excuse me. And I'm so glad that we can meet here once again. What a year it has been, right? What a year. I want to just remind all of us as we start joining into the chat now that you are always more than welcome to reach out, send me a comment, ask a question, give me your thoughts. And as we go through this last minute gift guide for some fun stocking stuffers and gift ideas, I would love it if you would give me some of your great gift ideas, or what are some of the great finds that you have found this holiday season that you're excited to give, or maybe you've purchased for yourself and it's hiding under the Christmas tree until the 25th. And then, whoa, we all deserve a little self-care gift here and there too. So once again, thank you so much for joining me today and throughout the course of this past year. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to dive into these last minute stocking stuffer gift ideas for the adventurer, for the traveler, for the person who loves to be on the go, loves to be outdoors. Just, yeah, you know the person I'm talking about. Maybe you are that person. I'm definitely that person. So we're going to discuss some items, large and some smaller kind of knick-knacky items, all super useful, all lots of fun to use. All of the selects, all of the products that I've picked, I really do believe can add a little bit of ease and enjoyment into our life. So once again, please feel free to jump in with questions, with comments, and we're going to get going. All right. So this first item, I am super excited about. Truly, truly excited for a number of different reasons. I just got it this past weekend, and I've been tinkering around with the DJI Pocket 3. It's a gimbal, a camera in one that truly is pocket size. What am I talking about? It is an awesome camera that's going to create memories. It's going to capture our memories during these great travel experiences we have coming up in the new year. So I'm going to click on the link there. And let me pop it up into the social media comment box. And please note that when I do, and when that comment pops up in the comment box, you can go ahead and click that link. And that link is going to take you to the product page on Amazon. Can't post some comments to destinations. Learn more. I wonder why. Actually, it looks like it's posting. So I'm not quite sure what that message is all about. But as I was saying, in the comments section, if you're watching on one of the social media channels, you can go ahead and click that link. It's going to take you up to the Amazon product page for the products, all of the products that we are talking about here today. So this first one is the DJI OSMO Pocket 3. It is so awesome. I just got this past weekend. You open up the box, and inside, you're going to have your gimbal, your camera, your protector, additional power pack down below here, which actually extends the gimbal just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that now. 2, 1, 2, snap, snap. And you can see this is probably about 7 inches long, maybe about an inch and a little tiny more wide. It really is like a pocket-sized camera gimbal. So this thing is awesome. I'm just going to tell you a little bit. As a creator, this tool, I can tell, is going to be extremely beneficial. In the past, I've been using or trying to use basically a electronic magnetic gimbal where I would attach my iPhone into the kind of handle, and it would try to stabilize itself. But as I'd be walking, or as a friend would try to be filming me, or whatever we would be doing, that magnet really wasn't nearly as stable as I would like. So I came across the DJI Pocket Gimbal 3, and I'm excited to use this. The little bit that I have so far, I went for a evening into a night hike the other night, and I was running, I was climbing boulders. I mean, I was going up and slipping on some loose dirt, and the footage turned out so well. And that's because, well, let me go ahead and turn this on here for you. So I'm going to turn it on. And what I love is you can see that this 2-inch screen is vertical, because the camera, the Pocket 3, will shoot in that vertical ratio that we have all grown to love for social media posting in our stories and whatnot. But you can also go ahead and flip it, and it's going to shoot horizontal, in the horizontal dimensions that are the more traditional for when, say, like I'm editing a long form video or something. So yeah, it shoots vertical and horizontal. It's got a ton of features on here. First and foremost, probably most importantly, is the one that I was referring to that really came in handy while hiking. And that is, well, that it's got a 3-axle gimbal. So no matter what it is I'm doing, it stabilizes really well and maintains focus on whatever it is I'm trying to shoot. Sometimes I could be trying to shoot myself. And so there's a facial recognition, well, a facial tracking feature that I'm so excited to really, truly use. I've played with it a little bit, but I can set this Pocket 3 up on a tripod. I can track my face, and basically the camera is going to move and adjust so that my face always maintains, or always will be, in the center of the shot. It's awesome. This thing is far and away a technological wonder, even from where the Pocket 2 was, that I so highly recommend this, not just for creators, but for those in our lives who really do love capturing our adventures, who love shooting, video, photography, whatever it is, while we're on the go, while we're experiencing our great epic travel adventures. It's a great, great tool that I am super excited to use. A couple more quick little features on here. Facial tracking. There's a thing called glam mode, which we've all gotten a little familiar with over the past couple of years as we're all kind of videoing into work and whatnot. And what that glam mode does is it basically, when it is set on, it will kind of fix the irregularities, I shall say, I suppose, of our faces, of our bodies. It's almost, like wearing makeup, but not. Fixes things up in a nice and tidy way. Like horizontal, vertical. Oh, what does it shoot in? It shoots in 4K at 120 frames per second, which is awesome. And additionally, the footage I got while shooting at nighttime, I got to tell you, I was shooting with my phone, and then I was shooting with the Pocket 3 gimbal. And while it was night and day as to which was the clear winner. So you got it right here. So a really, really great gift idea. Stocking stuffer, because holy whoa, if I got this in a stocking, I would be so excited, so surprised. Yeah, it's small enough to fit right in there to help stuff that stocking. And there you go. So I'm gonna turn this off. 1, 2, bloop. There we go. I'm gonna put it back into its pocket, or into its protector here. Slide that in, slide that down. There we go. The DJI OSMO Pocket 3. Check it out. It's a really cool product. But we're gonna need to run that product. Excuse me. We're gonna need to run that product. And how do we do that? Well, excuse me one moment. I'm just looking at some of the tech stuff here. There you go. I'm not sure which link was up prior while we were discussing the Osmo Pocket 3. It looks like it's the same. Yeah, I don't know. So here you have it as I was unpackaging the box the other night. You can tell I'm super excited to truly get out and use this coming week. And so in order to capture those memories, I'm going to needed a SD card. And the one that I rely on most is this Lexar. The Lexar micro SD chip. A really great high quality chip. It comes with an adapter. So when I am done shooting the content from my Pocket 3, if I'd like to upload it via that chip, I can pop it right out of this little insertion spot here. Put that right into the SD chip adapter. And then this card can go right into my laptop, or right into an adapter into my laptop, whatever the functionality is that you have on your side. So just wanted to remind you, because yeah, that was me. I got the Pocket 3 sent to me via Amazon. I was excited, all set to use it, and then realized, oh, I needed an SD card. So I had to wait to the next morning to truly get into it. So be prepared, grab a Lexar SD card, and you'll be good to go. Awesome. So yeah, I'm curious, what do y'all have planned for the holidays? Any epic adventures you're looking to get into? Are you going to see family? Are you going to new places? I'm working right up until the very end, as so many people are, I know. Yeah, and then Friday I'm jumping on a flight and going to see family in Chicago, which will be great. It always is great. And from there going up towards, I guess it's northern Wisconsin, where I'm hoping there's a little bit of snow, and I hope, yeah, I can experience some of those colder temperatures, because here in LA, we don't get that all too often. Although today, and actually I feel like the last time we were on this live, it was raining too, but it has been cold and wet all day. Actually, I was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to do this chat because the power went out earlier in the day. So, a little bit of rain here in LA, and whoa, it's like a big storm. But yeah, I'm curious to hear about your plans, or where you're going, and what are the products that you're taking along with you to help make that experience just a little easier, a little smoother. a little bit more enjoyable. So now that we've covered that first incredible stocking stuffer last minute gift idea, we're all set to capture our adventure. But what happens when we get into that adventure and it's the depths of winter and it's cold? It was the same. Home in Dallas, waiting for Santa. Hey, Eric. I hear you. Yeah. It's a couple days out from now, right? It's all happened so fast this season. It truly has. Back to that epic winter adventure. I'm all set with my next product, which I think makes a really, really great stocking stuffer. It is the PASTACO Beanie with LED light. I love this thing. Let me pull up a little product shot here. So in case you're not watching on Amazon, you can pull up the link, the product via the link in the social media comments. There you go. That was my hike the other night when I was trying out the DJI Pocket 3 and this PASTACO beanie. Let me go ahead and throw this on here. First of all, it is super warm. I just have to say that. I was concerned that it wasn't going to be super warm, but it is double layered. The inside is a really, really great soft velvet. And the back side, or the outside, I should say, you can see has this kind of knit pattern on it with a little bit of depth and dimension, which is great. Let me show the inside, that soft velvet kind of fabric. This thing is great. And yeah, I'm excited to use this up in Wisconsin, up in the cold. It's got 5 LED bulbs, 3 different settings. I'm going to show that to you. So if it gets a little bright, excuse me. I'm going to hit 1, going to hit 2. So it goes from medium to bright. And then say we have an emergency. It's got the flashing feature, or if we happen to be in the protective services, it's a great gift too. Another click and it turns off. So it's got those 3 different settings: medium, bright, and emergency flashing. It is a really great hat. More than anything, I wanted to know if it was warm and if it did its job. I don't know how often you guys have joined me, but I'm an ultra long distance runner, meaning I love doing races that are 50 or 100 miles at a time sometimes. And especially those 100-mile races, they tend to go overnight. So sometimes I will wear, well, I usually always have to wear a headlamp at night, but I'm thinking this is going to be really great for the chillier races that I do. At its brightest, on the bright setting, it's going to shine a beam of light 55 feet ahead. Yeah. And I was testing that up the other night, up in the canyon. And sure enough, I could see totally fine. It looked great. This was, on rough dirt that was, going up some serious elevation and then coming down and trying to maneuver some boulders and whatnot. So the light really, really did its course, did its work, kept me prepared, kept me safe. A little bit about the power. So when it's on its brightest, it's going to last for 3 hours. On medium, it's going to last for 5. And if we are using that flashing feature, it's going to last for 7 hours. So 3 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours. And once we do need to charge it, let me show you. This is cool. Hair game. It just pops. You can see the light in here. Just kind of push it back, pops out, and it pops out of the beanie. And then on the bottom, you have the USB Type-C, I believe, power cable, which it does come with to charge up. And to charge it up to its fullest, to reach that maximum brightness again, capacity, it takes an hour and a half. So that's really not that long for a great, warm winter beanie with LED from PASTACO. So I'm going to go ahead and put this light back in here, slip it in again, and then slip it in forward. And there you go. Yeah. So that's the PASTACO beanie with LED, a great stocking stuffer, a great gift idea, not just for, say, like crazy adventurers like myself, but really for anybody. I think these are great for if you're going out to walk the dog at night, if you're doing some household chores at night, even if it's not night, but you're working on a car or something. Like, I just think it's a great tool where you have light, hands-free. So the PASTACO beanie with LED, one of my last-minute stocking stuffer gift ideas that I think most of us will find useful and enjoy. All right. Shake out this mop a little bit, and we shall get going. All right. So we've got the DJI Pocket 3 that's going to help us capture our memories. And we've got the beanie that's going to keep us safe, and it's going to keep us warm while we're out actually living out our memories. Our next product helps us to travel between our adventures. And that product, let me pull it up right here on, there it is, on your social media comments and on Amazon. It should now be on Amazon. It's going to be in the box down below. Please remember, you can always go ahead and click that product link. It's going to take you to the product page where you can see a ton more details, pricing, all of it. And the comments in the comment box over on the social media channels, you can click that link, and it too will take you to the Amazon product page. So this next product is the 12 South AirFly SE. It is a Bluetooth wireless audio transmitter. That's a mouthful. It's a mouthful for what really does a simple thing. It seems like it to be a simple thing, but I don't really know what the technology is there. And I kind of wonder why I didn't see this product so much earlier. I love this thing. So if you're like me, you more often than not now use either AirPods or earbuds of some kind. So those are going to be wireless, but we get on a flight and, many times we've got that screen, that TV in front of us for either movies that the airline is offering or, live TV or whatever, but our earbuds don't connect. We don't live with wires anymore. So this product is the solution. The 12 South AirFly SE. You're going to take just this adapter, plug it right in to where the wire would go on that screen on the flight. You're going to turn it on, and it's going to pretty much instantaneously connect to your earbuds. It's going to remember your earbuds once they're paired. I think this is great. It's not only helped me on an airplane, I have to say it also comes in useful at the gym too. In preparation for a lot of my more physical adventures, my running adventures. Yeah, I spend a lot of time on the treadmill. Even when I'm not preparing for one of those, I spend a lot of time on a treadmill. And so I can pop this right in to where, the wire for the more traditional earphones would go. And I can still use my earbuds that I really, really love because the sound is so great. And this helps retain that sound in a really good, powerful, strong way. A little quick information about the 12 South AirFly products. There are 3 different versions. This is the AirFly SE, but there's the AirFly, correct, AirFly Duo, which when plugged in, you can stream or transmit that audio to two different sets of earbuds or ear pods. So if you're watching, with a friend, with your loved one, with your kids, whatever it might be, you can transmit to two different audio devices. Now the AirFly Pro, that's going to allow you to stream to the earbuds, to the ear pods, but also to transmit back. So say you're using it in a car, you can then plug this in to the car and you can transmit audio into the car speakers. So 3 different products there, but the 12 South AirFly SE has been great for me. Premium wireless Bluetooth audio. It's been one of those kind of lifesavers. And I just think it's such a good thing for people who love to travel, who spend a lot of time doing cardio at the gym. And even for your kids, if they game a lot, it's a great device. So it's a great stocking stuffer, a super useful gift idea that, it's not only useful, but it really helps elevate our experiences to the nth degree. So good stuff. We've got the Pocket, the DJI Pocket 3. We have the Beanie to keep us warm. We have the AirFly to keep us entertained while we're traveling between our adventures or to and from our adventures. Our next product I've been a fan of for a couple of years now, and I can't tell you how much I advocate for these things. These products are also a great gift, a great tool for those of us who enjoy being active, those of us who enjoy being outdoors, or say you're traveling and you're walking through a new city to you, or sightseeing. You're out on the golf course, whatever it might be. I absolutely love the Oars and Alps cooling and cleansing wipes. Let me go ahead and pull up this product shot. There you go. The Oars and Alps face body wipes, cooling and cleansing wipes. I have that pulled up now. And again, on Amazon, you can go ahead and click that link down below. Eric, I love the Oars and Alps line. I started using the warm vitamin C face serum. I love that stuff. It's so good. So good. Lotion with SPF also use, and the eye roller. Oh, based on my recommendation. Thank you. That eye roller I still use pretty much first thing in the morning. And then I have one that I typically carry with me for just random times during the day. And there's something about it. I just feel refreshed and it just feels good after. So yeah, I do love these wipes. Eric, you're awesome. Thank you for being here. And I would love to, I'm not sure why, but yeah, in the past I was able to post your comments as you were making them, but I'm not seeing that functionality right now. So sorry about that. We'll look into that after. But back to the Oars and Alps cooling wipes. This is the box here. It comes in a package of 14. And like I was saying, you can use these things everywhere. I always have a couple of these in my gym bag. I was thinking of a marathon up outside Seattle back in June or late June. I think it was late June I did this year. And I had a couple of these in my little running bag with me. No joke. I passed a couple of runners and I was just, hey, try this. Like, what am I doing? But I love it. So I'm going to go ahead, open one up. They are double-sided. Each side is a little different. The first side you're going to see, I hope you can see on the camera here. It has what Oars and Alps calls these blue ice crystals. You can see kind of the little little bumps on there. And so Oars and Alps, they recommend using this side with the crystals first. And so it just kind of, it's not rough, but it exfoliates the skin. There's a little bit of menthol on there, so you get kind of that minty sensation. Then when you're done, you flip it over to the smooth side. And the smooth side, it's got this really nice, refreshing touch to it to kind of clean yourself off. And on this smooth side, there's some caffeine in there. And so you literally are adding a little bit of caffeine to your skin, which theoretically, and I do believe, helps give us that little bit of a boost, that little bit of a caffeinated glow to our skin. So yeah, I love these things. I just think they're great. A great modern take on just a traditional wipe. These are made as organically as possible. Eric, as you know, I love the Oars and Alps line. They don't test on animals or any of that really traditional, kind of beauty stuff. They're a really sustainable company. So I just bought that. Oh, you're awesome. Yeah, let me know what you think. Eric, when you get them, let me know what you think. I just think, like I've been saying, I just think these are great to always kind of have around. And they make a great gift idea to stuff into a stocking because they're going to get used. No matter what the activity is, if you're hiking, if you're playing golf, a friend's husband uses them while he's out playing golf, running or after a swim, sightseeing, they're good. They're really good. And come summer, when it's humid down in Dallas, we'll talk then. But the Oars and Alps cooling and cleansing wipe keeps me fresh, he says. Well, hello, my friend. Welcome. Welcome. We are barreling through here, that much closer to the 24th, the 25th. Holy Lord. It really is coming fast. I'm so good to see you. Thank you. We are long overdue for a catch up, but I'm glad you could be here. So yeah, we've got the Pocket 3 gimbal. We have the Beanie that's keeping us warm. We have the transmitter that is going to keep us entertained while we are getting to and from our adventures. And we now have the Oars and Alps cooling wipes, which are keeping our skin hydrated, clean, removing that dirt while we're out and about. The next product, this one is cool. I think this is cool. As somebody who does love the outdoors, I do love the indoors too, but the outdoors, who enjoys camping, who enjoys these kind of extreme sports, who even, I love a couple times every summer going over to the beach and barbecuing in the pits that they have along the beach. Whatever the activity is, these have come with me for the past year or so in my kit. And it's for that reason that I wanted to flag them and bring them to your attention as something that easily fits into a stocking stuffer, into a stocking. Just makes a great gift. And once again, it's one of those items that is useful, that adds to our experiences. And I guess I should say I was a little thrown off at how good these were when I actually tried them out. These are the UCO StormProof Matches. Pulling those up here on Amazon now, the UCO StormProof Match Kit comes with 25 water and wind proof matches, 3 strikers, and then the orange plastic holder itself, which floats. which is great for ever, you're out in a field and there's some sort of emergency, or it's just raining really hard, whatever it might be. So let me grab these right here that I could show them to you. You can see this is the case. It's maybe about 3 inches. There's a striker that sits on the back. You can replace that with the 2 additional strikers that it comes with. Inside, you've got all your matches. Excuse me. Each of the matches are 2 3/4 inches long. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these right now. Just hope I can get it out, because I'm going to tell you, the other day when I was trying these again, yeah, you can actually submerge this into water. So we'll submerge it. You can see it's in the water. Yes, I'm going to do this. Let me put the top back on here. Once it is lit, it stays lit for 15 seconds. Sprinklers, I think we're good to go. So yeah, I put it in the water, and you can see just how ridiculously easy that was. Back into the water, and it's still fizzing because it really is trying to stay lit. So the UCO StormProof Match Kit, it's really great for somebody who loves the outdoors, great adventures, that kind of stuff. Mad scientist, Ryan, seriously. No, I wasn't kidding. The other day when I was just trying these, because I hadn't really struck one of them in at least a few months. Just wanted to make sure they still worked. I literally dunked it in the water, held it for a few seconds, took it out, then put it into the stainless steel sink with water on top of it, like trying to just, make sure it was out, and the thing wouldn't go out, which really speaks to how waterproof, how resistant they are. So really, really fun and useful matches to have around. The like ultra matches of matches, the extreme matches, if you will. And I know it's a little bit off the beaten path in terms of stocking stuffers and gift ideas. But again, if we're talking somebody who loves traveling, who loves adventures out the outdoors and whatnot, it's a perfect thing. I took these last spring down to a small little village in remote Mexico just to have. And I ended up being the guy who had the matches. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, this village, it takes hours to drive down there, 8 hours or so on a little 1-lane road down to the bottom of the canyon. And so, yeah, like that's an extreme situation for these extreme matches, but they're just useful. It's super cool to have. And I don't know, if you're like me, you like fire. Contained fire, of course. All right. Let me get that product shot off the screen there, and we're back to full imagery of our last minute stocking stuffer gift ideas. Thumbs up. Is that a pizza? I don't know what those little things are, but those are awesome. Thumbs up, maybe? I can't tell. Yeah, so we are well on our way now through our adventuring. We're capturing the adventure with the DJI Pocket 3. We're staying warm with the Beanie with LAD. We are keeping our skin clean with the Oars and Alps. Yeah, this is the moment where I'm going to ask you guys once again, what are some of the favorite gifts that you've come across that you are excited to give? Or what are you excited? What are you asking for this Christmas, I should say? So I want to know both. What kind of great items have you found? Maybe you don't want to say because it's still a surprise, and who knows what's watching, who knows who is watching. But yeah, great gifts that you're going to give or that you're asking for. It's that time of the year to be jolly, to give, to be open to not just material gifts, but to remember that really the spirit of the season is the gifts that we can give each other that are not material. So in that vein, thank you for joining me. But we've got two more products that are material, that are useful. And they're not going to charge our batteries, or excuse me, they're not going to charge our body batteries the way that the week between Christmas and New Year's might, when things are a little bit more low key, but they're both going to charge the batteries of our devices in a slightly different way. Sound is off. Cannot hear you. It's back. Uh-oh. I didn't change anything, so I hope it wasn't me. In this case, I'm going to say it's not me, it's you. But it could very well have been me, so forgive me if it was. But yeah, I didn't touch anything. I'm just going to make sure that the sound, yeah, it says the sound is still on here. So looks good on my side. If there is a problem again, please let me know. Back to charging up our batteries, not our body batteries, but our device batteries. And the first way we're going to do that is in the car. Because if we're not taking big road trips, if we're not traveling, adventuring that way, we are at least spending some time in the car on most days. Maybe not if you're in New York, if you're in the city. I don't know where you can plug this in the subway. But if you're in an Uber or you're in a Lyft, some rideshare vehicle, they ought to have one of these. This is the AINOPE 90-watt USB charger. I love this thing. I really do. I never realized how much I needed something like this with 6 different places to plug in 6 different devices. Really until I got it, which is insane to say that I alone can use almost all 6 of these at once. But that's just me. If you're traveling with a friend or a loved one or your family, you've got some kids in the car, you're going to need more than 1 or 2 power ports. So this charger offers 6. Let me go ahead and pull up the product here, and let me pull it up on Amazon. So on Amazon, you can see the product right down below, and lo and behold, if the company is not offering a flash deal at the moment, it is currently going on now. So there's a flash sale on this. If you are on one of the social media channels, go ahead and click the product link in the comment box, and that's going to take you to that flash sale on Amazon. So, like I was saying, this charger has 6 ports. First of all, you're going to just replace your cigarette holder, your cigarette lighter, I suppose, with this charger. And on the charger base itself, you have a traditional USB-A connection and a USB Type-C connection. So that's 1, 2. And then on the back port base, you have 2 more Type-Cs and 2 more Type-As. This back port here, it's got a clip on the back. There we go. Bloop, head upside down. And that's designed to say if you want to clip it on to the back of like a seat pouch or something like that. This cord, it's 5 feet long, which is more than plenty for most cars, right? So you can, if your car only has that front cigarette lighter or charger in the front, you can go ahead and plug this in the front, 5 feet, extend it all the way to the back seat, clip it onto the back seat, and the kids, your guests in the car, have their power to charge up all their devices. One really cool thing about this is a couple chargers that I've used in the past. Yeah, I'm kind of a pro at chargers, by the way. Um, when you use them, if you've got two devices charging, two at the same time, basically only the same amount of charge is going to go through, whether there's one or two devices in. So it kind of separates and deviates power between the devices, and it slows both of them down, as opposed to if you only had one thing plugged in. This has 6 ports, and you can plug in up to 3 devices without the charge slowing. So it really does, in the longer term, it really does make a difference. And the charger itself, this AINOPE 90-watt USB car charger, it is 5 times the speed, charges devices 5 times as fast as your average car charger. So you've got multiple ports, 6 of them. You've got incredible speed, and the super long 5-foot cord to stretch from the front seat to the back seat to charge up everything you can imagine. I was in the car the other day. I was charging earbuds, earpods. Yes, 2 different ear things, audio devices, a tablet, and my phone. So right away, there's 4 on there. Oh, and you know what else I had in the car on the way back from the beach? I was shooting up in Malibu. I had a small portable battery charger for my phone. So I was charging that as well. So I actually had 5 devices charging on this thing at once. So it's a great, great stocking stuffer for those of us who enjoy spending time on the road. Even for those of us who do not enjoy spending time on the road, who commute a lot, it's a great car accessory that makes spending time in your car, well, not only useful to get from A to B, but useful in terms of charging up and powering up, using that quote unquote downtime to amp up our power. So that is the AINOPE 90-watt USB 6-port car charger. Lots of words in there for a awesome last-minute stocking stuffer gift idea for the traveler and adventurer. While we are still talking about charging up, I'm going to remove that product link. And I'm going to move on to our last product. Our last product is also a charger. This charger, I'm hitting the product on Amazon now. So of course, for more information, click the product link down below. This last product, I think is super cool. When I'm home on my nightstand, I have a little puck that I charge my phone with every night. So I just kind of, maybe you guys have one too. It's a magnet. You throw it on the back, and it just charges up my iPhone actually really, really quickly. But the one that I have in my nightstand, it does have a long USB cable that connects to a power outlet and the whole thing. This one is cool. Supercharger. Who doesn't like a supercharger, right? This last product, this charger, it is basically the wireless version of that magnetic charger that I love. Just searching real quick for the product image, and there you go, in all of its festive decor right there. The magnetic wireless portable charger. This thing you can see back here, it is about the size of a credit card. There you go, without so much glare on it. There you go. It actually kind of reminds me a little bit of a like an old school iPod. I love those things with the turn, what do you call that? The turn wheel. But no, it is in fact a wireless charger for our phones. And I love that it's got it's a foldable base on the back here. So you flip that up, and yeah, you can see it's a little less than I would say its thickness. It's a little less than a half an inch. The back folds up. It's got a small little lip here. You pull this magnetic base back. There you go. Prop it up, and it's going to hold up your phone while it magnetically charges. Let me do this. You can see a little bit behind. This is my Amazon, all of our conversation that we've been having this evening. I've got that pulled up on the Amazon Live app, but I'm going to throw my phone right on there. It holds up there. It's really great. It's charging. Yep, I got the little charge symbol. So I love that this thing, it's basically that device, that power cable that I love to have at home. It is the wireless portable version of that. And I cannot wait to get out onto the trails. Or I'm going to take this with me this coming Friday for the full couple of weeks I have of travel. To have not just on my nightstand, but out during, I'm not camping these next 2 weekends, but out during that kind of adventure travel. It just makes sense. It really does. You can see it's got the USB here to power up every so often when needed, but it is a supercharger. So it doesn't need to be charged up often at all. On the bottom, I'm sorry, charger on the bottom. Let's connect that. On the bottom, it has a little LED, a little digital screen here that tells me the port, it's charged up to 74%. So, I've got 3/4 of a charge there. I think this thing is awesome. Truly is. It's a great, compact, useful gift. Useful stocking stuffer that's going to last all year round. It's going to be used all year for on the go, out and about, or even if you're not on the go, or you say you're at home and you're jumping on a FaceTime call. I think that's awesome for that too. You just prop up the back, and then you have your phone where you're chatting to the phone. And while you are so doing, FaceTime video does tend to take up a lot of power. As you're doing that activity, it's powering right up again for you. So really great, really useful. The wireless portable charger. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. What are your favorite of the selection here? I'm curious to hear what your favorite gift, your favorite stocking stuffer would be. Or if you have additional ideas for gifting for stocking stuffers, by all means, reach out and let me know. I want to express once again just how grateful I am that each and every one of you have taken the time to tune in today. And not just today, but really throughout the course of this year. This year has been a year of growth, a year of learning, of some challenges, and in those challenges, maneuvering to come out on the other side in a more positive, a more fulfilling way. And even for you all just to jump in for a few minutes or a long few minutes at a time, sometimes for these extended live chats, I know that that's taking time out of your day. That's taking time out of your week when we all could be doing so many other things. So I am grateful that you've given me your attention, your eyeballs, your friendship, your comments. It's all useful. And in this, we're building a community to keep us going. So keep us going strong into 2024, of which I truly am excited about. I have a couple live chats planned, probably, I don't want to say probably, but yes, I'm thinking one, the end of next week, where we're going to talk about kickstarting our New Year's resolution goals, kicking those old habits to the door and picking up something positive in return. We're going to be talking live about jump-starting those New Year's resolutions, beginning new habits, beginning new healthy habits, and yeah, some of the products, some of the items that I have found to be useful in so doing. So once again, thank you for being here today, all of 2023, and I appreciate you sticking with me into the future. With that, I want to wish you the merriest of Christmases, happy holidays. And I'm going to talk to you before New Year's, so I'm saving that one until next week. I really do. A year of engagement. Yes, that happened too. Both engagement here and while I'm not wearing it, engagement here. So it really has. It's been a year of engagement in multiple senses of the word, and reaching out and building and fostering community, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Yeah, we can talk about some of the gifts, some of the products that we love, some of the things that make our lives that much easier. But at the end of the day, it's our friendship, it's how we treat each other that makes life the easiest. So with that, I am ryyoung from runwithryan.org, a men's wellness guide, an online publication exploring what I love to call the luxury of adventure through travel and adventure, health, wellness, and yes, running, along with some style and fashion. Reach out to me on Instagram at ryyoung. There's 2 Y's in there. I know you will. All of the social media channels, I know that you can find them. And with that, Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining me, and we will talk so very soon.